Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome to Life with Brock. If you end up liking the content, consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with a nerd friend. Let's go. All right, what's up, folks? We are going to get right after this episode 40. I'm your host, Brock. Let's give congratulations to last week's winner of the fan vote, and it's going to be Gonard Custom with his awesome looking Shrek. I think you nailed the character, and obviously it struck a chord with the fans that are watching the show. Thank you to you, the fans that are voting on a weekly basis. Now this custom is going to be entered into the quarter 3 finalist to see who is going to be the ultimate winner of This Week in Customs, the fan favorite, the top choice, the top. Let's begin. Beginning with this Kobocop Customs Venom, and I really like what he did here. I mean, that pose is perfect. This is, when I think of Venom, this is how I view him. I view him as an imposing beast. This is obviously not Monster Venom, but he's definitely going to be bigger than Spider-Man. I know that they just released, which company was it? Mafex just released their Venom. Not my cup of tea. This is my cup of tea right there. Great job on those tendrils and the overall presentation of that figure. You nailed it. And Brimstone's Ghost is bringing us a Mezco style Doc Ock. Cool uniform. Definitely digging that little pencil pouch on his shoulder. I like that the fact that you changed it out to those metal tentacles. I'm wondering, would they stand that figure up? I know that you have them on a stand. Maybe, I think it should, but maybe the actual hands, or the claws, I should say, don't help you do that. But I'd be curious. Let me know. Please put it in the comments below if you end up watching the episode that your custom's on. Hal Jordan by Shinigami Customs. He is using parts from a Marvel Select Star-Lord, at least the boots. Can't tell, not sure where those bracers are from, but they work on this figure. Definitely like the presence of this Green Lantern. And who doesn't like the Green Lantern? I love the fact that it's like Marvel Legends or with the hips. That looks great. That's a good looking piece. Moving on to, wow, Nimrod at 9.5 inches tall. 3D printed head on that Marvel Select Hulkbuster, right? Yeah, Hulkbuster body. Really gave this, I can't believe we don't have this as a Build-A-Figure yet, or a premium figure from Hasbro. I think it's probably coming down the line. But he nails the character. It looks like the comics. Dude, great job. Another great job by DF Action Figures. Of course, he was the one that did that transitioning morph a few weeks ago, and he's nailed it with this Wind Dancer. Has anybody heard of this character? I don't even know where she's from, but I can tell what a good-looking custom is. And I'm not a humongous fan of the female figures, but man, nailed the hair. That windswept hair is really pretty. That face is really pretty. The sculpting's on point. Everything about this figure looks great. Thank you for sharing. Blue Marvel from Lewin Aiden's Custom. It's been a while since I've seen a finished custom. I may have been missing his stuff because they put out a lot of custom figures. Definitely like the beefy looking Blue Marvel. I've seen him penciled in the thinner version, but this looks great. Sculpting's good. It represents the character, one of the cool characters that I think is underrepresented in the Marvel comics. Tosh Customs. All right, this is somewhat of a kit bash, but dude, that looks so much better than some of the Batman that I've seen Mezco do. And he actually talks about the recipe because Inhaled Farts, funny name, asked him the question. He says it's the Sovereign Knight body, tactical Batman armor, ascending Knight belt, posable cape, and new paint. And guess what? Tosh Customs has a YouTube, and he talks about it if you want to see. I haven't seen the video yet. I wonder if it's going to be a step-by-step, but man, that's a cool-looking Batman, and that Joker was fire as well. All right. Destroy All Cosplay coming in with his second custom of the week. Couldn't pass this up because you know that Toy Biz gave us one of these guys, the Zorn. And dude, really great update to this character. You know that's Magneto, right? Oh, maybe I should have said spoiler alert. But anyways, he gives you the recipe of what he used. He used a Red Hood, 3D sculpted and printed head, resized from his full-size mask. So he actually created a full-size mask. I missed it. I didn't see it. And he went and scaled it down. That's pretty neat. The shoulder and emblems and belt and hands are from a Street Fighter figure. So pretty cool, dude. Let me see what else we got on here. Here's the back side of it. A lot of these customizers will do 3D printed heads, and people ask them for the files. Guys, that's intellectual property. Unless they're selling you the printed parts, I wouldn't be asking for the 3D printed files. Like I said, intellectual property. Too much can be done with those, and yeah, if I did them, I don't think I'd even be sharing them myself. Bordad Customs with a Monster Bane. Dude, let me see Batman coming around. Okay, so this may have been part of what Tosh used. I think he may have used that head. But check out that beast. He's huge. And I like that face sculpt. Very nice face sculpt on that Bane. Let me get through him right here. All right, Captain Snick. What is this? This is oh yeah, here we go. Kang the Conqueror concept. So this isn't obviously going to be in his classic uniform, but it says that you have. It's very interesting. It's very different than your typical Marvel Legends custom that we see. And speaking of not a typical Marvel, because first of all, Josh, our Double Flip Customs here, I absolutely love everything about all this. I love this customs. I love his photographs. If you're just starting out, this is a guy that you should at least emulate some of the parts to be able to get to his skill level to deliver these customs. Will take you a while to get to, but at least for the photographs, and I'm good, man, with all these action shots. It just presents your figure so well, and I use them as examples for the new and up-and-coming guys that are hashtagging this week in customs. This is the type of photograph I like to see. I would actually love to see Double Flip put this on a 360 stand and give us a video, because and the reason I like videos is because we can see the depth of the figure, and you can appreciate it more. Arrow Custom Figures with this Leatherhead movie concept Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure. And I dig it. I'm not a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm actually proud to say that. I don't know why. I'm just messing around with you other nerds that are. But check that out, dude. That's a very cool looking figure. And I love figures that represent, at least have animal parts. And I don't know why that does something aesthetically for me. I don't know. Just like crossovers like this, the real Dallas James is showing us off here a Sinestro Corps Predator, and if you've read Sinestro Corps War, then you would be familiar with this character. I think this crossover is really cool. I like the fact that he's a Yellow Lantern, and I mean, check out, would the effects come like that for the Predators? I know some of the Predators do have effects, those clear effects, but it almost looks like you gave it like a clear coat of yellow. Really cool looking custom, man. I'm seeing parts I recognize. Like, I want to say those boots are going to be from an Omega Red from Toy Biz. That may actually be an Omega Red body. Matter of fact, now that I'm looking carefully at the hands, that may be an Omega Red body that's been transferred, some sculpt and stuff. And I think it's a great use of that body for this Predator. All right, let's see what Bargain Bin Custom has here. Oh yeah, that's really cool, dude. Really, really nice custom figure right here. Dig the head. Where's that head from? Let me see. Oh, and check it out. So he used Tosh Customs design. Oh, okay. So Tosh made one of these. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I see so many customs on a weekly basis. They all kind of run in together. But man, this is a standout custom. Love the color combinations on this. It has an homage to the classic look, but it's definitely modern. Good work on that. I like that custom. All right, Killer Elko art. It start. Oh, you hold on. I got. Oh, you know you like that music player. I gotta turn that off though. You never know. Never know. I don't want the strike to come. All right, I was gonna show off that yellow one. Ooh, that purple one's hot too. Like that color purple. Yeah. Wow. Let me see the yellow one though. The yellow one's the one that stood out. I think it's the colors. Man, that yellow and purple. All the ones that you have on here are pretty neat, but that yellow symbiote one is dope. Am I allowed to say that as an old man? Can I say dope? Dope? Do the kids even say dope anymore? All right, here is a picture of the crew. Yeah, dude, I like that. You're going all 80s style with the pastel colors right there. I dig it. All right, Customs of Champions. Haven't seen something from you in a long time. And definitely like what you did to the Hulk. Obviously, you did a little bit of repaint, but that head works on this Hulk. Where's that head from? It looks like you modified. Is that the SH Figuarts Hulk? Head modified with some hair? I'm not exactly sure. I don't own the figure. If I don't own the figure, it's harder for me to visualize it, especially since I'm doing this on the fly. But I dig it. MCU Hulk. Danbo Shinobi. I think we get a video of this guy right here. And he's using the Build-A-Figure Hulkbuster, which is a giant figure. It's a very big figure, and he's done a ton of weathering to it. And he's got this awesome looking saber-tooth head, or saber-tooth tiger. Yeah. Can you guys, somebody out there with a psychology degree, psychoanalyze me, tell me, why do I like animal heads on figures? I don't know why. But dude, that's so cool. And that head sculpt is money. What else you got? All right, there's another shot. Since I'm trying to keep this episode shorter, let's move on with a repaint or a souped up version. He just added some wash here to this figure, dirtied it up a little bit, and in such a great way. Big improvement, in my opinion, just from showing it some attention to detail. Like you put this wash that brings out the detail on the figure so that we can appreciate it, and I think that looks better than the straight up Bishop that we got. You can actually appreciate all the shoulder harnesses, etc. Thank you for sharing that. Korriban Customs, yeah, dude. Yeah, congratulations of making just an awesome looking Joker using the new body release with an, I'm not sure where that head is from. I've seen it. Somebody will put it down in the comments and recognize it. It looks like you sculpted a lot on that head, at least the hair. I don't know if you worked on the mouth or not, but this whole presentation thing, I absolutely love it. That Joker is money. And guys, let me see if I can just trigger it to go to begin from the beginning. Look at the details he added to the vest. He just did a little bit of highlight on the seams, and it brings out the details. You see on the wrinkles, it's just a little bit lighter of that teal color. Money. Great job, great paint job on that. Hey, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Check out this. This is, I think, maybe the first Crocodile Dundee custom that I've seen. Good job, dig it. I hit the nostalgia bug with me, and I added it. All right, who says I don't include Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Okay, another crossover here. I really like it. You're using a Marvel character. Typically, it's going to be a DC character, but I've seen the DC and Batman, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover. But this is pretty neat. It's a very cool looking turtle, and man, what else is there to say? It's a Deadpool Ninja Turtle. Good crossover, good combo. All right, Big Dreamer here is showing off. I'm assuming it's a custom that he bought, and it looks like it's 128 weeks ago from Golden Hand Customs, and yeah, it's a great looking custom figure. Yeah, I wonder, do you think we're going to get another one? You think they're going to release it in some sort of X-Men or X-Force box set? I'm not sure. but it was a cool looking custom. Wingstoke right here, he's got an AOA Cyclops, and if you've read the comics, another thing is just a good representation of the character. There you have some up close shots. I guess he only has one eyeball at that time. I can't remember if I read that, the AOA. I'm just very familiar with the customs because all you guys keep on putting them out. It's a very popular series. All right, this is pretty darn impressive. This is a 1/12 scale Chicken Walker. He's selling them for $285. That is a lot of work that goes into that. And I think that's, you know, pricing wise, if you're a Star Wars nerd and you want to get one of these guys, it's custom made. It's 24 inches tall. And did we see the part where, yeah, there you go. You can fit a Black Series figure comfortably in there. John Walker Customs killing it with his custom pieces. Christina Conan, yeah, White Queen. Look at the paint. That, to me, when I look at her paints, it's just so clean. Very, very nice job, obviously, in the face paints. I mean, every time that I show one of her customs, I'm essentially saying the same thing because top of the game right there. All right, Nelia Christine with this Black Widow. She updated this body. She updated that head, and I'm trying to remember what you did. Okay, so this was what was cool. She paid $4 for that Black Widow, and then she modified an X-23 head and her neck to get this to go together. Good work, good looking piece. Rebooted Customs. This is a neat figure. I almost feel like I've shown this one before, but I do like, first of all, I love that shield. Where's that shield from? I need it. It looks like it came from some sort of SWAT figure, 112 SWAT figure, because it looks like it's a SWAT shield. I've seen that mask, the Mezco mask before. Awesome looking gun, awesome looking. Where are those pants? Did you make these yourself? This is where I could use your help, guys, when you're doing customs like this. I don't collect Mezcos in general. I know there's probably a Mezco figure in there, but I can't fully tell. I love the background. I love the shot. Great job, Rebooted Customs. Here we have Professor Bex with a repaint of the Silver Samurai. And if you can notice, he's used Molotov liquid chrome marker to highlight some of the metallic bits on there, the chrome bits on there, and it makes the figure stand out. I have had a terrible result using Molotov because you can't really put a finish on top of it, because if you put a finish on top of it to protect it, then you will dull the paint. You lose that mirror finish of what he has right there. Here's a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. And right there, that crest on his chest, because it's not protected, if you put your thumb on there, it will rub that sucker off. So I'm curious. I want to report from you. I'm going to talk to you. Maybe I'll message you in about a month after you've messed around with this figure to see if you've been able to retain that shine, because somebody's got to figure that out, because the result is amazing. I don't think there's any other paint that could truly match what Molotov does, but the problem with it is its sustainability. And if you can see right there on his buckle is exactly what I'm talking about, and that looks like it's his thumbprint. So those of you can take right now a picture and go get Professor Bex's credit card and thumbprint yourselves in to lots of money. Just kidding. All right, moving on to the next figure, Homme de Feu with a realistic Mega Man. Mega Man fans, I think, will appreciate this. This is an adult version looking Mega Man. I dig the hat. I think you've just repurposed that revert that we got recently, like that special effect. That's pretty neat. Cool, dude. Thanks for sharing. Moving on to the next one, Jacob Toys with a House of X Cyclops. I think this was a Cyclops that came out right before I started collecting Marvel Legends. It was a Toys R Us exclusive. It's a very highly coveted set with Jubilee as the Build-A-Figure. And boom, why pay the high price when you can make your own and make it look hot like that? Good work. Mike Villarreal, we have this, what's his weapon? What is he again? Weapon H, there you go. I knew it was a weapon something or other. He's using that old MCU Hulk. Actually, that may be the newer MCU Hulk, not the newest, but one of the newer ones that came in a 2-pack. And he's added those spikes, made it look like the character. Oh, and he did it for a buddy. Whoever who was it? Have fun making it. Thanks to my awesome wife for. Oh wait, so was it your birthday? I can't. Happy birthday, Mike. I thought you had made it for. Wait. No, there you go, Frosty Fellow. Frosty Fellow. Happy belated birthday, player. You got a nice little custom figure. It's always nice to have friends that are customizers. Sometimes you get cool gifts like that. All right, Sean Coxey. This I haven't seen Magneto quite in this costume, unless I'm already forgetting the what's that new series that came out? Powers of X. So if you've been reading Powers of X, and I've read like the first 2, I don't remember Magneto in this outfit, and that's because I've been reading other comics and I have to reread those again. But I know it's a great comic. House of X, Powers of X, awesome. Cool looking Magneto piece right there. Articulatrix, an opportunity to see a repaint of the latest Storm. Obviously, you've seen Storm penciled, or I should say colored, either in white or in silver. Obviously, they prefer the silver costume, and there you can see the difference between the two. You take your pick which one you like best. Silver looks good. I'm digging that silver. 52G with it says, I guess this is an oldie that he did, a Snake Eyes. See, it's good. You guys have put out some customs that nobody had a chance to view, and you didn't get a chance to share with the world. I'm happy to bring it out here so the thousands upon thousands will view it, or at least we're hoping that. Joseph Castle, let's get to the video, because you will be able to tell in the video. You can actually appreciate these customs, in my opinion, better from the video. Really nice looking Wolverine right there. I like the body used for that. What are we going for again? The Assassin Wolverine. He used an eel body to make the Deadpool, and now we're going sideways, player. Ooh, I'm getting a sick. But thank you very much for sharing your customs. It looks like you've just started out. Keep up the good work. This one's completely off the out of left field, as you some would say. This Quintesson right here, actually, this is not a Quintesson, this is a Sharkticon. The Quintesson is the customizer. This is a Sharkticon for those of you that are not familiar with Transformers. That's where it started from. So he built that out of, what Transformer did you start with? I don't know, but he ends it like that, and he apparently won a contest, and I can see where he would win a contest at a Transformer nerd convention. There it is when it's fully transformed. And if you guys know, for example, Nate Simmons and T-Man 978, if they end up watching this episode, will look at that Sharkticon and they're going to be very, very impressed. It is a beautiful piece, good work. And Wenzilla. So I wanted to show Wenzilla here. He's got a YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's been putting out a lot of stuff lately. He used that Thor, and he wanted to add this beard. He says is like, or he mentioned it somewhere else. He may have mentioned it on Facebook. I don't remember. But he talked about, that was the first time he sculpted a beard. And I remember the first time I sculpted a beard was on an Old Man Cable that I did. And it's not as easy as people may think to get the hair right. And then I wanted to show Symbiote Seeker here working on a beard. But what I wanted to point out about the beard here, and this is what a lot of you, if you're starting out, go to somebody who's been doing it a little bit longer than you and successfully. But check out how the beard hair looks here. And notice how it's, obviously this is going to be somebody that doesn't have curly hair. It's going to be like long hair on the beard. And it's getting tied together, and as you're tying a beard together, it's going to curve on the side, and that's what he's done. So it's not just straight lines up and down. He's curved his lines. So try to emulate that when you're doing hair. It doesn't have to be like complete, lines up and down. Make it look as natural as possible. Lewin Aidens, this is another work in progress I wanted to highlight because I dig the body that he's chosen here, and we're going to follow this to see what it looks like Man-Ape when he is done. He's using the Big Head Studios designed Man-Ape head, but that body is absolutely perfect. I thought it was going to be like a Toy Biz Beast hips, and it kind of does look like that type of hip, but this is a completely different figure. Pretty cool. I can't wait to see that done. Now, before we get into some of these custom giveaways, let's get going to the top 5 from this week. And here we go. The first one up for your vote is going to be this Venom by Kobocop Customs. Number 2 is going to be Nimrod by Destroy All Cosplay. Number 3 is going to be this Harley Quinn by Bargain Bin Customs. Number 4 for your vote is going to be Korriban's Customs Joker. And number 5, the Real Dallas James Sinestro Corps Predator. Yeah, man, great customs this week. Thank you so much for sharing. But before you leave, I want to remind you that there are 2 custom action figure giveaways right now going on that you need to be aware of. And if you haven't entered, why not? Weapon X Customs is giving you an opportunity to win a free custom of your choice. If you're the winner, you're going to be able to collaborate with him and get your own custom action figure. Come on, player. And that's how you enter it. You follow him on Instagram. He's got some extra steps right there on step 2 that you can give yourself a better chance of winning. Go check out his Instagram to find out more. And of course, Christina Conan, who's been running this custom giveaway for a while now, and it's ending on the 28th. So if you want to get in on it, you need to get on it now. You have an opportunity to win that custom Storm head. By the way, guys, I will be with a couple of surprise guests this Monday for Critique My Custom episode number 2. Come join me live at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on Life with Brock. I'll see you later, players. See ya mañana or Monday. Peace.